Today, we will talk about how to revive an orchid plant. Let's have a look at the details. Orchids are beautiful flowers that bloom in cycles. Just because the flowers have fallen off doesn't mean that the orchid is dead, it's simply in a dormant phase and will likely flower again. You can encourage blooming by pruning and repotting an orchid. Be sure to provide the right amount of water and light as well. Before you know it, gorgeous flowers will appear. The first method is encouraging an orchid to bloom. Cut back the stalk when the flowers fall off. Use a sharp, sterilized pair of pruning shears or a razor to trim the stalk when the plant has stopped blooming. Move the orchid to a new pot once the roots start poking out of the bottom. Water the orchid, then gently tug the plant out of its pot. Use your hands to loosen the roots a bit and dust off any growing media stuck to them. Then, carefully place the orchid into the new pot. Add fresh growing medium to give your orchid a nutrient boost. To promote the reblooming of orchids, mix 2 parts bark formulated specifically for orchids with 1 part peat moss to create the growing medium. Fill the space around the roots with the medium and add a light layer on top, but be sure you don't cover the leaves. And the second method is providing the ideal growing conditions. Water less often if you notice mushy roots. Most orchid issues are caused by overwatering. Your orchid might be getting too much water if it has soggy roots or rotting, limp, or discolored leaves. Just decrease how much and how frequently you water your orchid to get it to look its best. If the roots are rotted, trim off the worst of the damage and repot the plant to provide it with additional nutrients. Be sure to dump out any water that collects in the saucer underneath the pot after you water. Some orchids don't get enough water and fail to thrive as a result. If the roots look dry and shriveled instead of lush and plump, your plant is dehydrated. Another sign of underwatering is shriveled or discolored leaves. Water your orchid more frequently to correct this problem. Use room temperature water to water your orchid. Rainwater is ideal, but tap water that has sat out for 24 hours will also work, as this gives the chlorine time to evaporate. Spritz the roots and foliage with water each day to provide a humid environment for your orchid. Orchids thrive in sunny environments. If yours has very dark green leaves, it might not be getting enough sunlight. Try moving it in front of a window or into a sunnier outdoor spot. If your orchid is outside, leaves or other foliage from surrounding plants or trees might be providing too much shade. Reduce the amount of light your orchid gets if it's sunburned. Orchids that receive too much light may first show yellow leaves. As time goes on, the leaves will turn white, then brown. Additionally, if the leaves feel hot to the touch, it's getting too much sun. If you notice these symptoms, move your orchid to an area with less direct sunlight. You can move the plant further away from a window or provide more shade by situating it near taller plants or trees. Raise the temperature if your orchid is discolored or has pitting or lesions. Keeping your orchid at the wrong temperature can cause all sorts of problems. If your orchid is in a spot with temperatures below 50 degrees Fahrenheit, it's likely not thriving. Try moving your orchid to a warmer location if your orchid is discolored or has pits, lesions, or sunken areas. Move your orchid to a cooler spot if it has wilted, leathery, or yellowing leaves. Just as a too cold environment can impact your orchid, so can one that's too hot. Move your orchid to a cooler location or provide some shade for it if the temperature is above 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Signs of heat stress include yellowing, withered, or leathery leaves or brown roots or leaf tips. Thanks for watching this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel if you like our videos.